Alright guys, so we just finished off week 2, and in 2 weeks we've made a total of 690.23, so pretty good ending to the week. Not gonna lie, day 2 through day 3 I was kind of a little worried about the week. It wasn't looking too good, you know, those, I think 3 or 4 days with only 4 sales was kind of rough, but I turned around towards the end of the week. So to break it down, we actually sold, apologies for the mess and the background noise, kind of trying to show some things, and then I'm finishing up the last order for the week with 3D printer. I just have it paused so I can talk. But for the week we sold 20 of these little clips, totaling 226 in sales, so pretty good. This is the #1 seller, has been for a while now. Next I sell these focus kits for the fiber laser. These stick onto the head and then you just set this to your height, and I sell 2 different versions of this. I sold 1 of each. Actually, I think I saw 3 versions. One of them brought in $31.22 revenue, and the second one brought in $19.43. So these brought in some revenue this week. I sold 1 of these. This is my Tundra rear view camera mount. This sticks on the rear. You pull off like the rear headrest, and then you slide this in, and then you can slide your camera right here. I sold 1 of these, bringing in revenue of $25.25. I sold 1 of these, also a camera mount. This slides into the headliner, the camera slides in. This brought in $22.43. And actually guys, this week we had 3 digital downloads, so that was passive income. One of them was for an item I had done previously before I started doing these videos. It's my X-Tool P2S risers. They kind of like slide into the slats. That way, whenever you're laser engraving something, the item's not laying on the metal beams and gets burnt, and it kind of increases airflow and stuff. I like them. I use them quite a bit. I sold the digital download for $7.99, and my revenue was $6.78 on that. And then I sold 2 templates. One for the Stanley box cutter. I'm not sure where I left that, but that brought in $2.80, and the template for an axe. Not even the design, literally just the outline for it that somebody can download and then make their own designs with. That brought in $2.80. So just those items there brought in $336.71 for this business. And also, you guys, I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but I mentioned selling the brass knife scales. I designed 2 different ones. This is one of the ones that hasn't sold, surprisingly enough. This is the Doc Holliday Tombstone themed one. Let's see if it kind of shows it. I love this one. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping it sells, honestly, but I'm hoping it doesn't because I want to keep it. I love the way it came out. But these are replacements for your knives, right? These are made out of brass. I laser engraved them. I think they came out really good. I had this one listed for $140. I kind of just looked on eBay and Etsy and found some that were, I'd say, equal quality, because I mean, I feel like I do pretty decent work, and I priced them accordingly. Sorry, not $140. I had this listed in the group for $110, and then I was gonna list on eBay or Etsy for $140 just for like all the extra fees and stuff. And these have not sold yet. I posted these 1 or 2 days ago. I also made another set, like an Aztec theme one. I'll try to post a clip at the end of what those look like. But I finished those last night, posted them this morning, and they sold in like 30 minutes. So I think it's a design thing. I prefer these over the other ones, but they're both pretty cool. The other one sold for $90, and that's shipped to the person. So I did the math on that, and they were $25 for the scales, about $2 in shipping. It was $4, but I ordered 2, so I'll split it in half. So that was $27, and he paid me $90, and it was about $4 and some change to ship, so I'm gonna round it up to $5. So I made $58 on that. You know, it's not the most money in the world, and for like, I think it was like 3 hours of engraving, it's not the best numbers, but I mean, a sale is better than no sales. So adding that to our Etsy sales, we are at $394.71. So yeah, really good week to the total there. Hopefully it keeps going this way. I spent those $90 already that this gentleman paid me, and I ordered 3 more sets. I had ordered 2 for the mini bug out. Knives are kind of like cars, where there's like the make, so there's like Nissans, Toyotas, and stuff, and these are Benchmade, and there's models. So I ordered these for the mini bug out. I don't know if maybe these aren't as popular, but I did have a couple people comment where if I were to get some for like the regular bug out or a different model, they'd buy them. You know, if they will or not, who knows. So I ordered 1 of each. I didn't want to order a bunch. I ordered another set of the mini bug out. I ordered a regular bug out and an Osborne scale. I think 2 of them are in bronze, or sorry, in brass, and I messed up and ordered 1 in bronze. So I've never engraved bronze, so that's gonna be a fun experience. I'm sure it'll be fine, but those will come in. Yeah, I'm kind of debating. I might open this up, that way I'm not engraving stuff, because these were kind of, how do I say it? I engraved the designs hoping somebody would like them and buy them. And I don't know if that's necessarily the right way to go about it. If there is a market in this, which I kind of feel like there is, I feel like a better route would be to open it up for custom work. So I think once those come in, they shipped around, I think it was like a week out last time I ordered them. Once they come in, maybe I'll post a new listing in the group, which I did. I joined 2 different groups for Benchmade knives. Maybe just like post a listing, you know, custom work, DM me to discuss, set a price, and just have it 1 of each, custom work in the future or something along those lines. And that might be a better way to sell these versus what I did, we're just kind of hoping somebody would buy them. But yeah, I'm working on some other things aside from engraving and 3D printing, hoping that kind of takes off. Also, I don't know if that's the right way to go about this, but I kind of feel like putting all your eggs in one basket is kind of a scary thing to do, so I don't want to focus everything on this and then, you know, I'm stuck to $300 weeks. It'd be nice to have this take off, that take off, and everything kind of build up. But yeah, pretty good week 2. I kind of rambled there a little bit. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, advice, leave it down below. Hopefully week 3 is as good as week 2 or better. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week.